I'm Vanessa Ruck, the girl on a bike. I'm here in the Himalayas in northern India, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about what sort of kit you need to be wearing to come here and adventure on a motorcycle. So a little bit of context, I'm here in northern India in the Ladakh area, and we are doing around an 1800 kilometre loop across 8 days. Now the temperature fluctuations that we're facing here is why thinking about your kit is so important. We've been riding in as low as -4 in a snowstorm and blizzard, all the way up to 18 degrees and beautiful sunshine. And being able to have kit to wear through that huge range of temperatures on a motorcycle that you can also have room to store when you're not wearing it is something that's very important to plan ahead before you get here. Being cold is the quickest way to be miserable and not enjoy something, and it's also particularly dangerous if you were to have any issues in the mountains here, getting stranded, any mechanicals. I'd say if you've been ADV riding anywhere in the world, coming here to the Himalayas is like next level, just pure remoteness, brutality. I've ridden in about 33 different countries now. It's like nowhere else. It's absolutely incredible. If it's not on your bucket list, you should put it on your bucket list. And this video is in a series of videos that I'm doing out here. So you'll be able to watch the full adventure where I'll talk to you about the route and top things to think about, where we're going, where we're staying, take you on the adventure. There's also going to be a video on top things that you really need to know if you're going to come here to the Himalayas. A bike review, there's a whole series, so check them all out on my channel. Please hit subscribe and drop any questions in the comments. I always love to hear from you. So let's get into kit. Now I'm going to start with one rule, and this rule applies to every single different type of motorcycle that you could possibly ride. I don't care what the bike is, cotton is banned. Cotton should not be near a motorcycle in any way at all. It is not an intelligent material, and it holds moisture. It actually attracts moisture, holds it, absorbs it, and that makes for humidity and damp wetness that just sits on your body, which means it's really cold. You could have a 1,000, 2,000 pound beautiful ADV jacket, you put a cotton t-shirt underneath it, that jacket is useless. It is that dramatic. Cotton is banned. Get rid of it. So what do you wear instead? Technical base layers. Loads of brands do technical base layers. I've got an example here. I actually am wearing a mixture. I've got a Dainese base layer underneath, then I've got a Alpinestars one, then I'm going to put another Dainese one, then I'm going to put a Revolution Race one on. It's all about working out what you find comfortable, what you like the look of, what feels good on your body. There's lots of options out there, but technical is really important because one of the key things it's going to do is help your body moderate temperature and remove moisture from your skin. So a little side story, when I do my extreme desert racing, I will actually, despite riding in temperatures as high as 52 degrees, your body literally feels like it's starting to shut down, I will still be in full length sleeves and full length leggings underneath, and that makes you cooler than not wearing them because they are technical, intelligent layers. So make sure you're getting layers that are for the temperatures that you're riding in. There's no point wearing a summer one if you're coming into -2. So I've got my technical base layer on. It tends to be really snug fitting. It holds the air to your body. You're then going to start to think about your layers. Layers are going to be really important here in the Himalayas because of the range of temperatures. Layer enables you to layer up when it's colder, layer down when it's warmer, and you can put stuff in your panniers. So my next layer is a Dainese little zip-on. This is really good because it has a wind break across the chest. So this has lots of pockets in it, not pockets to put your stuff, pockets to hold air. So you can see on my back, I think it is, all of these pocketed materials. That holds air, and air enables you to stay warmer. And then on the front, you can see this area is actually windproof, so it takes the wind chill off the front of you as you're on a motorcycle. So this is designed to be on a bike. I then have an additional layer, which is just a nice cozy Revolution Race top. Obviously, make sure you do a dress rehearsal. There's no point bringing layers that don't fit on top of each other. You'll probably notice in my off-the-bike stuff, I live in Revolution Race, so I swear by that kit, you know, the trousers I normally wear. I'm not going to put that on right now because it's actually quite warm at the moment because we're stood in gorgeous sunshine in the foothills of, look at those mountains. This place takes your breath away on so many levels. Next up, this is something that I really, really recommend putting the money into if you're going to come to the Himalayas. The temperatures here are insane. At the top of some of these mountain passes, highest mountain pass we've done, 19,024 feet. That is incredibly high, and it's very cold up there. I believe it's something like you drop a degree for every 500 meters, or don't quote me on that, but the higher you go, the colder it gets. So this piece of kit, this is the Ectothermal. I've got the Mosko one. There are loads of different brands out there. This is a thermal jacket, really, really insulated in itself, but it has a magic dingle dangle. So this is a heated jacket. If we think about the range of temperatures, this spans even more of those temperatures way more easily. You get a cable with it, and it's literally battery terminals. It goes on so easily. It's Vanessa proof, which means if I can do it, you can do it. You wire that in, and then you have a pigtail that comes off your bike like this. You're literally going to plug it in. It will not turn on with the engine off. The jacket knows, so it won't drain your battery. And then you've got a little button, and it has 3 settings. So you're going to have a cool, medium, and extra warm. And it is so unbelievably toasty. So I do really recommend getting a heated jacket if you're coming here. Now, because you are likely to face rain or snow, heavy wind chill from the cold air, I have decided that I am going to have an outer shell that is waterproof that I wear the whole time. I've got my body armour that goes underneath my heated jacket as well. I don't need to show you that, it's in the house. It's Alpinestars, just a normal enduro body armour. You then put this over the top. This is a waterproof outer shell, and it's got pockets, it's versatile, super warm, and that creates a big pocket of air inside which keeps the insulation in. On my bottom half, I have technical leggings on the bottom. I actually have multiple layers of leggings just to give me even more warmth. I honestly think I am like a reptile. I am so cold as a human. So I maybe have an excessive amount on, but I'm warm and toasty. So you need to know what your body is. And if you feel the cold, make sure you're wearing the layers. These trousers are the Woodsman, and they have lovely air vents on both legs, which means if it does get slightly warmer in the middle of the day, I can just let some air in. Big pocket. On your feet, wear what's comfortable. I would say ADV boots of some kind are great, and I would recommend bringing a pair of waterproof socks. We had a day where we had a lot of rain and a massive snow blizzard over the top of the mountain. We had soaking wet feet, and the following day we had to put wet boots on. They dried throughout the day, but wetsuit socks would help that. You're then going to be thinking about your hands. I've got 2 sets of gloves so that I've got the range of temperatures, a mid-season glove and a really thick, warm, waterproof kind of definite winter glove. Put them on based on what I'm wearing. I've got a rucksack. Helmet is another one. Some people would maybe think you're doing a mix of road, a bit of off-road, maybe a full face helmet. I always think whenever you're going to be doing anything off-road, having a full face helmet can be very claustrophobic air-wise when you start to be puffing a little bit, and once you get the altitude, you're really going to want the airflow. So I've just had a snood around my neck, and I have my enduro helmet with goggles. I've got the Scott goggles with the light sensitive lenses, so you can see that they are sunglasses at the moment. If it was going to go cloudy, overcast, or I get caught out at night, they'll turn fully clear. They're an intelligent lens, so it just means I've got one set of lenses that will cover all conditions. We always ride with our Cardos. It's great for chat, banter, giving each other abuse when you fall off, you know, all that kind of stuff. Pre-warning each other if there's a pothole. And that is pretty much a head to toe of the kit. There's another video that talks about 3 different options for panniers, from full pannier systems to just ratchet straps and rucksacks or OEM luggage, so check that one out as well. Give me a shout if you've got any questions. The really important thing is for you to figure out what is comfortable on your body and what keeps you warm, but hopefully this video gives you a bit of an idea of some of the things to think about coming here to the Himalayas. Staying warm is really, really important. I have seen so many locals riding along in flip-flops, and it blows my mind. One, what's going to happen to their flip-flop or their foot if they were to come off, a thong if you're in Australia. But two, like, how are their toes not falling off with frostbite? They are like made of a whole other thing. Anyway, I'm rambling now. That is kit to wear in the Himalayas. I'm obviously here on the pure heritage that you'd want coming here to the Himalayas on the Royal Enfield Himalayan. We've got a couple more days to go, so I'm going to get kitted up. And we're going to head up into those mountains. I'm Vanessa Ruck, the girl on a bike. See you in the next video. Woohoo! Mountains!